What's up, Buzz? I'm back with another video. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be talking about patient endurance. The Bible has a lot of different verses on what patient endurance does for your character and for your relationship with God. And so today we're going to dive deep into that because we need to build that grit up. We need to build that muscle so that we can be faithful in a time where faithfulness is not on trend. I seem to be in a nail studio, my sister's nail studio to be exact, because we're doing nails at the same time. How do nails and patient endurance have anything to do with each other? Stay tuned and you'll find out.
Get it together.
Okay. I think I got all the goofy out. Ecclesiastes 3 says, "There's a time for everything, a time for sun and rain, peace and war, work and relaxing." This chapter reveals that there is a natural up and down in life that must occur. That means that when bad things happen, it isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's just time. And right now, it's time to soak our freshly washed hands in some hot water with lavender oil. Soaking our hands in hot water, not too hot that it burns us, but hot enough that it softens our cuticle, is a perfect example of God putting us in hot situations so that we are softened to be used by Him. Yes, it's hot, but the soak is a necessary step. Next, we're going to use this thingamajig. I tried to ask my sister what it was, but she got a 7-month-old and we couldn't both be trying to get her full attention. Anyway, I'm using this tool to gently push back my cuticle, my softened cuticle, and expose a more healthy nail bed. Now, I'm clipping away all the dead skin at the base of my nail. This pruning is key to a beautiful end result. Hebrews 10:10 says that through the death of Christ, we are made holy. This is the hope that verse 23 is referring to when it says, "We hold unswervingly to the hope because He is faithful." So even in trials, we hold on to that hope that after death, shedding, or even pruning, comes holiness and beauty. Now I'm smoothing out each edge of my nails so they're not jagged. Then I'll file each nail. Filing is important because it gives the polish something to hold on to. The whole reason I'm even giving myself a manicure is because I want my nails to stop breaking. So I'm adding some gel polish to make them a little bit stronger. That way they can withstand my daily ins and outs. Filing the natural nail is probably the most important step. I have to disturb the top layer of the nail bed, giving it a little grit so that it can hold onto the beauty that is coming later. This is where most of us get impatient. When we're in the time of filing, God is getting rid of that top layer. He's adding a little grit. It's painful, it's annoying, it's saddening, but it's getting us ready so we can hold on to the glory to come. Once I'm finished filing, I check my nails to make sure I'm good to go. Go back and clip a little more cuticle, file a little more if necessary. I realize how ashy I'm about to be on the internet. And I make sure my nails are even and ready. Then I apply primer. Primer reinforces the friction we just added by filing our nails. It dehydrates the nails so that the oil doesn't alleviate that friction. After I finish priming my nails, I'll add the base coat, which is a second reinforcer. It's super sticky. That way, it'll hold onto the polish as long as possible. I know in my life, always after friction comes dehydration. I'm super thirsty to know God more. Sometimes come sticky situations where I have to choose to hold on to the good things rather than the bad. Finally, it's time for my top coat. I'm not doing color this time, but for those who would want color, your manicure would take a little bit longer. If you've noticed, each layer of gel polish has to set under UV or LED light for an allotted amount of time. If I tried to rush this process, a couple things could happen. 1, I could mess up all that work I just did. Or 2, the gel could look finished on the outside, but still be wet on the inside. The former will cause me a lot of frustration, but the latter could cause an aversion to gel in the future, meaning something meant for beauty I could become allergic to or sick from in the future, all because I rushed. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Instead of getting antsy because you're so close to the finish line, be still. Enjoy the light of the Lord our God. And in the same way, when the light goes off to let me know that it's time for me to move my hand, God will let you know when it's time for you to move. I'm just doing a second coat. That way when it glows, it's super pretty. I'm also making sure to get the tips of my nails. That way the gel doesn't peel back easily. After my manicure, I massage grapeseed oil into my cuticles and on my hands too. Y'all saw how ashy they were. Right now, I'm just taking the time to love on my hands because they just gone through so much. And don't you forget to do the same. Once you get through it, be proud of yourself, love on yourself, and definitely don't forget to thank God. All right, Buzz, that's all I got for today. I pray you took something from this. Don't forget, I love you, God loves you, and use that grit to grow today. I wanted to show y'all that it glows in the dark. I love y'all. Bye.
Yeah, I like this one here.